OpenAI, the billion-dollar betrayal. How a promise to save humanity became Silicon Valley's most controversial empire, December 2015. A dimly lit conference room in San Francisco. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and a handful of tech billionaires are signing documents that would change everything. They're pledging over $1 billion to create artificial intelligence that would benefit all of humanity. Open source, transparent, non-profit. Fast forward to 2024. That same company is now worth $80 billion. Partnered exclusively with Microsoft, completely closed source, and the very man who co-founded it, Elon Musk, is suing them for betrayal. What happened in those 9 years? And more importantly, what are they hiding? Let's go back to the beginning, but not the sanitized version you've heard. The real story? 2015 was the year everyone in Silicon Valley started having nightmares about the same thing. Google's DeepMind. They just watched an AI beat a professional Go player, something experts said was decades away, and Google owned them. One company controlling the future of artificial intelligence. This terrified people, especially Elon Musk, so Musk gathered the brightest minds he could find. Sam Altman from Y Combinator, Ilya Sutskever, one of the godfathers of deep learning, Greg Brockman from Stripe. And he made them an offer. Let's build something better. Let's build an eye for everyone. They called it OpenAI. The name itself was a promise, open, transparent, a non-profit that would share its discoveries with the world. They even published a blog post saying, and I quote, "We expect our work to result in freely distributed code and models." The mission statement was beautiful. Ensure artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity. But here's what they didn't tell you. From day one, there was a ticking time bomb buried in that mission. Building cutting-edge AI isn't cheap. It's obscenely expensive. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars for compute power alone. And by 2017, OpenAI was burning through cash faster than anyone anticipated. The initial billion-dollar pledge? Not nearly enough. Sam Altman saw the writing on the wall. They had a choice. Stay small and pure, or compromise and survive. In 2018, he started floating an idea that would make the original founders uncomfortable. What if we weren't fully non-profit anymore? Elon Musk hated it. According to leaked emails that would surface years later, Musk wanted OpenAI to merge with Tesla. He wanted control. When the board refused, something inside him snapped. In February 2018, he resigned from the board. The official reason? Conflict of interest with Tesla's AI work. The real reason? He'd lost the power struggle, and he'd remember that. With Musk gone, Sam Altman made the most controversial decision in OpenAI's history. In 2019, they created OpenAI LP, a cap-profit company. Investors could now make money, but only up to 100 times their investment. Read that again. 100 times. They dressed it up in pretty language about competing for talent and raising capital. But make no mistake, this was the moment OpenAI stopped being about humanity and started being about money. And then came Microsoft. In 2019, Microsoft invested $1 billion. Then another $2 billion. Then in 2023, $10 billion more. In total, $13 billion for exclusive access to OpenAI's technology. The open in OpenAI was now officially dead. GPT-3's full model? Never released. GPT-4 completely closed. The code, the training data, even the architecture details, all locked away. They'd become exactly what they swore to destroy, a closed, profit-driven AI company controlled by a tech giant. But the story gets darker. November 17, 2023, a Friday afternoon. Sam Altman, the CEO who'd built OpenAI into a titan, received a message to join a video call with the board. What happened in the next 12 minutes would shock Silicon Valley to its core. They fired him. Immediately. No warning. The reason? The board claimed he wasn't consistently candid in his communications. A bizarrely vague accusation that set off a firestorm of speculation. What had Sam done? What had he hidden? Within 48 hours, over 700 of OpenAI's 770 employees signed a letter threatening to quit unless Sam was reinstated. Microsoft, who'd invested $13 billion, was furious. Even Ilya Sutskever, the chief scientist who'd voted to fire Sam, recanted and signed the letter. 5 days later, Sam was back. The board members who'd fired him? Gone. To this day, we don't know the full truth of what happened. But here's what we do know. The people who cared most about AI safety, the ones worried Sam was moving too fast and too recklessly, lost. The people who wanted to print money won. February 2024, Elon Musk files a lawsuit against OpenAI and Sam Altman. The claims are explosive: breach of contract, breach of fiduciary duty, unfair business practices. His core argument? OpenAI has betrayed its founding mission. It promised to be open and benefit humanity. Instead, it's become a closed-source, de facto subsidiary of Microsoft. And here's the thing, he's not wrong. OpenAI's response? They published Elon's old emails showing he'd once wanted OpenAI to raise billions and even suggested merging with Tesla. Their message was clear: you're just mad you don't control us. Both sides are technically right. And both sides are deeply compromised. So where does this leave us? OpenAI just released GPT-4o and is racing toward AGI, artificial general intelligence that could match or exceed human capability in virtually every task. They're projecting billions in revenue. They're the most valuable AI startup in history. But beneath the success lies a troubling question. Who actually controls OpenAI? Is it Sam Altman? Is it Microsoft, who owns 49% and provides all the infrastructure? Is it the board, who we now know can be overthrown by employee revolts? And here's what should keep you up at night. We're trusting one of the most powerful technologies in human history to a company that did the following: abandoned its founding principles when money got tight, operates in near-total secrecy despite its name, fired and rehired its CEO in a week-long coup that no one fully understands, is controlled by competing interests who care more about winning than safety. They named themselves OpenAI because they wanted to be different. They wanted to be the good guys. But in Silicon Valley, there's an old saying: you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. OpenAI chose to live. And we're about to find out what that choice really costs.